What's up guys, it's Ciara here and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hello, what's up, how are you? My name is Ciara Doherty and I make videos on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, interiors and all that good stuff. So if it's your first time here, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button and stick around for more videos because I would love to have you. So today's video is going to be another interiors haul. Now it's a little bit smaller than my last one. My last one was pretty big and obviously we had just moved, so there was lots of things that we kind of wanted to pick up. This one's a little bit more edited, but there is some furniture in there, so that's really exciting. I have 3 pieces of furniture that I'm so excited to show you. So without rambling on too much, I'm going to get straight into it and I'm going to show you what I picked up. So the first product that I have here are 2 silk pillowcases from the brand Limini. So I'm going to open one up and show you what they look like. They come in this beautiful packaging. It's this nice little box with a magnetized flap here. So you open it up and they're presented beautifully in this gorgeous little box, and then they have their little Limini tag there as well. These are in this beautiful cream color, and as you can see they have a little bit of creases on them now because obviously they're not filled with the pillows, but they are going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I personally love silk pillowcases. They boast so many like beauty benefits for your hair, for your skin. They're also supposed to make your nighttime skincare work better for you. So if you're putting on expensive creams and lotions and serums, they're supposed to soak into your skin better with a silk pillowcase because apparently cotton kind of absorbs the product up, and also they're so soft to sleep on. So I currently have a silk pillowcase on my bed and I love it so much. So if like me you're somebody who loves the cold side of the pillow, then I definitely think these are a very good buy. And I also think they're a really sweet gift idea as well. So if you're stuck for a present for somebody in your life, I know Mother's Day is coming up, I actually can't remember what date that's on, I'm like the worst daughter, but I think these would be a fabulous gift idea as well. But I'm including them in the homewares haul because they are technically interiors and homewares in my book. So I wanted to save these to show you guys in the haul, but after this I'm going to pop them on my pillows and I can't wait. And I know Yosef's going to be delighted because he has his own one now because he always steals mine. Limini is an Irish company and I always love supporting Irish companies here on my channel, so their website is limini.com. Next up in my roundup I have another piece from Ikea. After my Ikea vlog that you guys may have seen on my channel, if you haven't seen it I'll link it below, I went back to Ikea again because I had a couple more pieces that I needed to pick up. So one of them is this absolutely amazing cushion. It's so big I'm going to try and fit it in the camera. Oh, it's so fluffy! The cushion cover was about €20 and then the filler for the cushion I think was about €6. It is non-fluffy on the back and then fluffy on the front. I think it's the same material as the mocha coffee colored cushions that I showed you in my first interiors haul. If you haven't seen that, I will link that below as well because there's a lot more pieces from Ikea in there. But I wanted to get these initially, but they were out of stock on my first Ikea trip. I went back and these were there and I was delighted because on the website it said that these were being discontinued. So if you're in there and you see these cushion covers, they won't be around for much longer, so I would probably snap them up if you want them. You guys have been asking me about my bedroom tour and my office tour, and I promise they're coming soon. I'm just waiting on one more piece for my bedroom and one more piece for my office, and then I will be done and then I can film them and get them on my channel as soon as possible. So moving on, I'm going to show you some pieces that I picked up from Next Homeware. Next are one of those shops that do incredible homeware and interiors pieces. I have been lusting after their ottomans, their beds, basically all their tufted pieces, but I was also really impressed with their range of interiors and trimmings and cushions and just decor pieces in general. So I picked up a couple of pieces from Next and I'm going to show you what I got. So first up from Next I have another massive cushion. This is pretty much the same size as the Ikea one that I showed you. I think it's a 50 by 50 centimeter. They're really soft and they just feel very good quality, and they're super thick as well. They really aren't measly with the filling, which I love. I think sometimes when you buy cheaper cushions they aren't filled very well, but these are like filled really well, which is lovely. It makes them feel much more plush and just a little bit more kind of luxe, and I'm just really happy with these. So I got 2 of these, and I'm not going to show you 2 of them because they just wouldn't fit in the screen. So yes, I got 2 of these and I'm really happy with them, and they look so nice set up on the bed. So keeping in with bedding, another piece that I picked up from Next is this really beautiful grey throw. So Next have a huge selection of throws. I was really impressed, and I actually found it really hard to choose which one I wanted. But in the end, I wanted to go for kind of a waffle knit because I wanted it to add that little bit of texture to the bed and add like a little bit more dimension, and I thought this one was perfect. And it also has these really nice tassels at the end as well. So I just kind of have this folded over and then at the end of my bed in just kind of one strip going over the whole bed. So yeah, it's very soft, very cozy, and again, the color is just so gorgeous. So that was all the bedding related stuff, and I'm going to show you some more pieces from Next, but these are all candles and diffusers and nice smelly things, because really, what is a home without smelly, candly, diffusey type things? So I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I picked up. I have not opened these because I wanted to show you guys. So they've been sitting here for like a week and a half and I've been dying to open them. So the first smelly thing that I picked up from Next is one of their oil diffusers. This one is part of their kind of like tropical range. They have this really cool range that's all decorated with these really beautiful like palm leaves. It is in a name that is really hard to pronounce, but I'm going to try. It's palm leaf and guaiac wood. But what I really like about this is it has this really beautiful marble and gold diffuser. You can actually see it a lot better now that it doesn't have the packaging on it, so I'm just going to really quickly take it out. Diffusers always distribute scent in a more subtle way, so if you don't want something that's very overpowering, they're great. And also they're a bit more cost effective because burning a candle, you usually don't get as long out of this, whereas a good diffuser should last you a couple of weeks. I think this one says that it lasts for up to 12 weeks, which is brilliant. You will not find a candle that you'll get 12 weeks out of, no matter how much you pay for it, unless you get one of those massive diptyque ones, which by the way I would love. So I think that diffusers are a really good option if you want it to look beautiful, smell beautiful, and also cost you a bit less as well. So I picked up another diffuser, and this one is a little bit bigger and it's so cool. But as you can see, it has this huge banana leaf as part of the diffuser, which is so cool. So this one is again in the same name that's so hard to pronounce. It's palm leaf and guaiac wood. Is that right? I think I nailed it, but I don't know. So this one is an even bigger size and it comes with an even bigger bottle of oil. So yeah, these are the two diffusers that I picked up for a little size comparison. You can see the size difference, and if you can't already tell, I'm very happy with both of them. So that is everything that I picked up from Next, and I have one piece of kind of interiors decor left to show you. It's gonna look a little weird, so I'm gonna have to explain it. I really wanted to get a chandelier for the bedroom and possibly for my office as well, and I had looked online and looked at a lot of different ones, and not only were they very expensive, but you're talking about changing your light fixture, because I have just the traditional bulbs in my bedroom, and to put in a chandelier you're looking at something that has like 5 separate bulbs, so you kind of have to change, as far as I know, you kind of have to change the wiring. So I decided to do a little bit of a hack and get one of those really cool light fixtures that look like chandeliers, but really they just screw on top of your regular light. So I did a bit of looking online and I found just that. So the one that I picked up is not assembled yet. It comes partially assembled. So this is the one that I picked up. Now again, it's going to look crazy because there are no hanging things in it, so I'm going to put a picture here so you can see what it is supposed to look like. But it arrives like this, and all you have to do is pop on the little glass pieces. They ship them separately so they don't get damaged, which I think is brilliant. So I think that I'm going to spray this gold as well, and then I'll pop all of the glass tubes on it, and I think it will look so cool. I think the silver is really nice on its own, but like I said, the other accents in my room are gold. My dresser is gold, so I think it would go really well together. And I really wanted to give this a shout out because I know a lot of people would never think of getting interiors pieces on eBay, but my god, you guys, there are some amazing stuff there and the prices are incredible. Like, I've been an advocate of eBay now for years. I've used it since I was 17. I will leave a link to the seller below. He has a shop, like obviously this isn't used, it's bought new from a shop. There's just a lot of different sellers that just set up shop on eBay, and I will link you to some of the other styles that they had, because I was actually torn between a couple of the styles. There were some other amazing ones as well, and I know that it's going to look so nice when it's done. So yeah, I wanted to show you this. Again, it looks crazy now, but you can imagine what it's like when it's going to be hanging with all the things, and it definitely gives a really nice effect for a hell of a lot less than the price of a chandelier, let me tell you that. So like I said in the beginning, I have some furniture to show you guys, and you might be surprised that I actually did get these on eBay as well. There are are so many amazing sellers on eBay that ship furniture to you. The shipping isn't expensive. There's no customs if you're ordering them from Europe or the UK. And I did a lot of searching to find these guys. So on my hit list for furniture, I really wanted to get a storage bench for the end of my bed. But they're basically those beautiful tufted fabric upholstered benches. You can get them in like 5 foot or 3 feet, and they're typically very expensive. And I looked everywhere online. I went into Harvey Norman and looked. I also looked in TK Maxx when they had their sales in January, and they had loads of them, but they just didn't have the ones that I wanted. And also they were quite expensive as well. So I was looking at things that weren't perfect, that were €200 plus, even more sometimes. So I found an amazing one on eBay that I'm going to show you. So another thing that was on my hit list was an accent chair that kind of goes in your room, that's tufted, that's quite kind of plush looking, and it's kind of there for decoration, but you can obviously use it as well if you want to. And I just couldn't find what I wanted, and they were very expensive. And again, I found my perfect one on eBay, and it was such a good price. And the last thing that I had on my list was a round ottoman for my office. Those guys are expensive, especially if you want a round one. I don't know why, but they're even more expensive than the square ones. And I looked everywhere. I looked in Harvey Norman, I looked in TK Maxx, I looked online, I looked everywhere. And again, third time, I found my perfect one on eBay. So I have 3 of those pieces to show you right now. I'm going to take the camera up and actually bring you over to show you them, because I can't fit them in the screen, obviously, because they're furniture. The first thing that I'm going to show you is the occasional chair, and I'm actually sitting on it right now. It's perfect for filming. I bought this for my bedroom, and that's where it usually is, but when I'm filming, I drag it in here and sit it down, and it's the perfect height for my lights, my camera, and it's a lot more comfortable than sitting on the floor. So I already filmed a cutaway of it in the bedroom in its natural habitat, so I'm going to show you that now so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so here is my occasion chair, and I'm just so obsessed with it. It's so cute. They typically have this set, they have like different legs on the front and the back, and as you can see, they have little wheels on them. It's just kind of the style of this chair. They're called like boudoir or bedroom chairs as well, and they're just typically tufted, have that little rounded edge. And this one comes in this beautiful grey colour. So I'm going to have a sit in it and show you in the mirror. I just wanted to show you how small it is and how cute it is, and it's so perfect in my bedroom. But bonus, it actually is amazing for filming YouTube videos as well. But I'm going to give you a better look at the tufting. It's not quite as deep as on my bench at the end of my bed. When you look really close, it's like a mottled fabric. It almost looks denim in some lights, but it's not. It's grey and it's gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, this guy was €150 including shipping. Like I just can't get over the price. I thought it was so incredible. And I saw these chairs, like I looked everywhere, and I found ones that were so much more expensive, and I just was so impressed with this one. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the most beautiful tufted ottoman. So I'm going to try and give you a good look at it here. As you can see, it's grey and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it has these super cool gold legs. Now this is a storage ottoman, so you can lift it up, and inside you will see I have my pajamas and my hot water bottle, which is actually a really handy way of storing all those bits and pieces. But I'm going to give you another look here. You can see how long it is. That's just the sun blearing in. It's such a bright day. But I think you can get a good idea of the grey colour here. It's like a beautiful kind of French grey. Now this looks like velvet, but it's actually an imitation velvet fabric. So it's really easy to keep clean. And I just love the grey finish. Now the amazing thing about these guys is that this was actually custom made to my fabric specification. So this seller has a range of different fabrics. This is the Casablanca fabric, and it comes in like literally a spectrum of colors. So I went for this gorgeous grey. I think this was either C14 or C15. I will leave that down in the description. So when you order these ottomans from the seller, there are 3 specifications that you have to make. So you pick your fabric type, you pick your fabric colour, you also pick what colour legs you want, and you also pick the size of your legs. So these ones right here are 15 centimeters, but they also do a 5 centimeter length, and they do them in this gorgeous style, which was obviously my favourite, but you can also get those lovely curved legs, you can get the straight legs, and then you have 2 different options of smaller legs as well. So with all that combined, you're basically able to pick a piece of furniture that suits your exact color palette, exactly what you want from it, and you're getting it for such a cheap price. So like seriously, I was blown away. This is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money and I was so incredibly happy with it. Look at that gorgeous tufting. This one is also like super deep tufting, which I think is amazing. I really can't recommend the seller enough. He was such a sweetheart, and I emailed him so many times with different questions about fabrics and this and that and the other, and asking him to send me more pictures, and he was so accommodating, and he really helped me choose the perfect fabric that was right for me. So yeah, this is the bench. I just really wanted to give you guys a proper look at it and a really up close look at the fabric, and I am just so impressed with this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think I did a very good job. So this is the second piece of furniture that I ordered from the seller on eBay, and it's amazing. I'm just gonna stand up so you can get a bit more perspective. It is this beautiful, I just kicked something behind me. It's this beautiful round ottoman. So you can see the legs a bit better here. They have a gorgeous gold finish on them, and I love them. Now these are super low. This is the 5 centimeter leg. The ones that I showed you on the longer ottoman, they're 15 centimeter. This ottoman is in the lovely deep velvet tufting. It's got that beautiful faux velvet fabric. It feels so super plush, and this one is a shade darker in grey. Now I know the light's a little bit different here because I'm by the window than in the other room, but the other colour, I think I told you it was NC15. I can't remember. I'm going to put the specific colours in the description so there's no confusion. So this colour grey is a little bit more charcoal coloured, whereas the other one in my bedroom is more of a French grey. So I will link to the swatches of the colours below so you can see the difference. But for the ottoman in my office, I wanted it to be a slightly darker colour. I was really tempted to go with blue. I'm not gonna lie, they have a beautiful blue shade in this velvety Casablanca fabric, but because I will inevitably be using this for prop shooting and for like clothing and accessories, I'll be using this as a background. It kind of made sense for me to go with a grey colour, which is obviously much more versatile than a blue. But I was so tempted to get the blue, and I really hope one of you gets this in the blue so you can send me pictures of it, because I think it would look incredible in blue. So just to give you another look, this is what we're working with. It's beautiful tufted fabric. It's not a storage one. I mean, it's big enough that it could be, but it doesn't actually open, but that doesn't matter. And the width of this is 89 centimeters all around. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. I think it's so perfect for the office, and I'm just going to use it as a little mini seat. I can leave things on it, I can shoot things on it, and it's just that extra kind of bit of interest to the office, because obviously, like I said, I have a bit more space to play with. So this I thought was perfect. So there you have it, guys. That is my updated interiors and furniture haul, and I hope you liked the pieces that I showed you. As you can probably tell, I am so happy with everything, and particularly those pieces of furniture that I picked up. I'm just so delighted with them. If you are interested in them but you've never bought from eBay before, definitely stick with the sellers that I've linked below. I can vouch for those. I've spent my own money on them. It obviously wasn't a collaboration or anything like that, and I really can vouch for them. So I think sometimes when you're buying on eBay, it can be a little bit daunting, especially if you're spending a little bit more money. So especially the tufted ottoman and the round ottoman, that seller has loads of other styles, and I love all of them. I love the two that I've picked, but there are some other really nice ones there as well. So if you're looking for some more inspiration, definitely check those out. As always, I've left links to everything in the description below, so don't forget to check that out if you want more information on anything and you want to see my other social profiles and where you can catch me when I'm not here on YouTube. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that would help me out a lot. And if you have not already, then do subscribe to my channel. I post 2 new videos every single week, and I would love to have you back for more. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of my choices and which piece in particular was your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye! Okay, this one's a bit more difficult to take out. Oh, I really have to go to the bathroom. Oh, so if you want to, palm leaf and guaiac wood. What? Limini? This cushion, it's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!